So King Asa is reigning in Israel, right? And God gave him peace on every side. God gave him peace on every side. All nations, all cities, all towns, every principality, every municipality, everybody was at peace with King Asa. Why am I talking about this? Because it explicitly states that God gave him peace from his enemies. Uh, the reason why I'm doing this video real quick is just to tell you this. When God put a fence around your life, can't nobody penetrate that fence. The reason why this is so important is because you have the Hittites, the Amites, the Hamites, the Amorites. You have all these ites, all these different groups of people, and there is like if you study the Bible in any great detail scholastically, you know there's always wars going on, wars being fought amongst the various peoples. But Asa was given peace, and why this is important is because at the time they were warring around him. There were various nations warring around him, neighboring nations warring around him. But God told him he will have peace. And why that stood out to me is just because you got to understand, folks, can't nothing happen to you when God has his hands on your life. And I really mean that. Nothing cannot happen. You can walk through the midst. Now, that don't mean you should go jump off of a building because, you're thinking God have your life. When the devil tried to tempt Jesus to jump off, throw himself against a stone, dash himself off, he said, "Thou shalt not tempt the Lord." So you got to respect the laws of physics. You got to respect the laws of gravity. So we're not going to talk about like you could just walk into oncoming traffic because God is with you. That's stupid. That's not using common sense. You got to have wisdom. What I am trying to say is this, though. When you are forced to get on the trains, forced to take the bus, when forced because you have to work, you have to go out into the world and take care of your family and provide for your children and your loved ones. And we're in the midst of this pandemic. When you know that you're walking righteously and you're doing the right thing, and that God is with you, not just you're doing the right thing, but God is with you. Meaning you take God with you, you seek God, you take him with you wherever you go. And you're not just a one-day Christian. You're not just a Sunday Christian. You are a person who has an intimate and a personal relationship with God. You spend time with God. In the same scriptures, he told Asa to call an assembly, and Asa called an assembly of all the people of Judah, the Benjamites, and he said that everybody must seek the Lord wholeheartedly. And whoever don't seek God, we're going to put them to death. That's how serious they were. So everybody had to seek God wholeheartedly, and they found God. And it was told that nothing shall touch you. So the takeaway from that is this, folks. When you have an intimate, a real quality relationship with God, you ain't got to worry about nothing out here when you're on these streets. You don't have to worry about nothing. You will see your enemies fall at your left hand, at your right hand, but it will not come near thy dwelling. Peace.